Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kader Hunter here, and I've got myself 5 €2 rolls, which we're going to be hunting through today. As always, we'll be on the lookout for some good commemoratives, some NIFCs, key dates, and maybe even some microstates. It'd be pretty cool if we can find some of those. Without anything further to do, let's just move these rolls aside and start with roll number 1. It has a blind new map ender, because you can see all of Europe right there, and on the upper side it has a Austria 2008. Let's open this roll up and see what we can find. And here is our Austria 2008 as the very first Austrian of the hunt, and also the very first coin of our hunt. We have a 2002 Germany, Mintmark J right over here, and right behind that we have our very first commemorative, commemorating, it is a German commemorative, and it commemorates the Bundesland of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. The Mintmark is D, you can see it right below the year, and that is a commemorative I already have, and that one actually is one of the rare German it's one of the German commemoratives which has a Mintmark which is rare, namely if that Mintmark is A, it is rare, and I think there's one more. I think J might also be a little uncommon. We don't have those, so if we find a 2007 Mecklenburg-Vorpommern Mintmark A, that is going to be one worth keeping. So, but that one is Mintmark D, it is not going to be one of the rare ones. And we have two Spanish ones in a row. This one is from 1999 with King Juan Carlos on it. And right behind that we also have one with Juan Carlos, and this one is from 2003. And we have a Belgian coin. This one is from 2011. It still has King Albert's face on it, and these tend to have rotation errors because the quality control was very bad. So does this one have it? Maybe 1 or 2 degrees, but not much. Even if it did have like 10 or 20 or 30 degrees of rotation, it wouldn't be too special because, as mentioned, the Belgian mint didn't have great quality control, but yeah. And we got our second commemorative. This one is from Austria, issued very recently. It is a joint issue commemorative, meaning that all the countries in the Eurozone issued it with their own country name right there. Yeah, you can see Republik Österreich, Republic of Austria right there. This one is a very common one with around 2 million mintage, so it's not going to be rare at all. But yeah, I mean, it was issued just last year, so pretty interesting, and in decent shape too, but I always come across these in decent shape, so. We have another joint issue commemorative, also from Austria. This is for 10 years of the European Economic Union, and it's sort of infamous because many people thought this is a fake coin. It's called the Stickman, colloquially, and yeah, just a bit interesting. We do have a few missing Erasmus and Stickmen, but they're a bit hard to come across, so yeah. And we got another Austrian commemorative. This one is commemorating the bicentennial of the National Bank of Austria. Also very common, I come across this pretty much every single hunt, so nothing too special at all. We have our first Italy of the hunt from 2002. That right there is Dante Alighieri. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is a very famous Italian writer who he wrote a sort of comedy of himself going to hell, purgatory, and heaven. So that's pretty interesting, I guess. So yeah. There's also several commemoratives with his face on it, and the last coin of this roll is a Germany 2018 with mint mark F. Oh, that's a 2016, my apologies. Right, that was roll number 1. We found 4 commemoratives, which is pretty cool. Let's hope that trend continues in roll number 2. It has a blind old map ender right over here, and a Belgium 2007 on the other side. First coin of this roll is a Germany 2002 Mintmark J. Then we got a Bundesländer commemorative issued last year for Thüringen, the Bundesland of Thüringen by Germany. The mint mark is D. And we have our first Slovak coin from 2009. And we have another very common Austrian commemorative from 2018, commemorating the centennial of Austria as a republic. And this one is also, as I've said, very common. I come across this one several times a hunt as well, so nothing too special, but it's a nice design at the very least. And we have our first Greek coin from 2002. Our first French coin is from 2000. And we have another Bundesländer commemorative from Germany, 2018, for the Bundesland of Berlin. The mint mark of that is F. Our first Irish is from 2002. We have another commonly issued commemorative, also from Austria. This is 50 years of the Treaty of Rome, but also very common. And the last coin of this roll is a 2007 Belgium. Right. A bit of an interesting roll, lots of new commemoratives. No keepers yet, unfortunately, but we still have 3 rolls left where all of that can change. This one has a Dutch ender from 2000, and on the other side, a 2015 Austria. And the very first coin of this roll is our Dutch 2000. And we found another stickman, but this time it is for Germany from 2009. You can see the 2 motifs, one by Austria, one by Germany. But I'm not going to keep the German ones unless they are in very good condition. And right over here we have a Austria 100 Years Republic. And we have another commemorative from Germany, 2017 mint mark G, right over here. This is for the Bundesland of Rheinland-Pfalz. And we have one of the, actually I think the first commemorative ever issued by any country. This is the 2004 Olympics in Athens commemorative. Very common as well, so still pretty interesting. And that is going to be a 2 million minted coin right here, Slovakia to Euro 2016. But out of all of the 2 million mintage coins, this is the one I get probably the most. I probably get this once every hunt, or once every vending machine. Every day that I go vending machine hunting, I usually find a 2016 or 2017 Slovakia. These are very common here, so it's nothing too special for me. So I'm just going to be putting this one back into circulation. And right after that we have our last coin of this roll. It is a 2002 Italy. the penultimate roll right over here has a 2011 Germany on one side, Mintmark J, and on the other side a blind old map ender. It looks like a bent coin. It is bent, you can see that. It's kind of bent to the side. I noticed it because there was a gap there. It is a 2002 Germany, but it looks like, well, it went through something for it to be bent like that. The core is intact. It tends to be intact. Sometimes it's kind of loose if it's damaged like that, but I don't know what happened here. And the last coin in our roll is a 2002 Germany, Mintmark G. Nothing too special aside from this slightly uneven coin right over here. But that's nothing too special either. Last roll right over here has a blind old map, a blind new map ender, sorry, because you can see all of Europe right over here. And on the other side it also has a blind new map ender. Double blind roll, that can be a symbol of luck for us. Let's see what we can find. The very first find of this roll is a 2002 Austria. We got another Rhineland-Pfalz commemorative with Mintmark J. And we got another German commemorative from 2021, the Bundesland Sachsen-Anhalt. The Mintmark for that is D. Nice. That's a pretty cool find. A Belgian Treaty of Rome. So we have a Treaty of Rome from Austria over here, if I can find that. And this one is from Belgium. You can see they wrote the name in French, in Dutch or Flemish, and in German, the three official languages of Belgium. And they wrote the top, the Vertrag van Rome right over here, which stands for Treaty of Rome, 50 years Europe. They wrote in Latin, which is I think that's a pretty cool compromise for Belgium to do. So yeah, that's a pretty neat find, but nothing too special either. We already have Treaty of Rome. Sorry, we already have Treaty of Rome, Belgium. And the very last find of the hunt is going to be a 2002 Germany Mintmark J. Alright, we're done with our hunt. Let's go to our recap. Alright everyone, so here's a recap of what we found. As you can see, we got a bunch of Austrian and German coins. As for the other countries, we got a few Spanish, Belgian, Italian, 2 Slovak, 1 Irish, a big pile of French ones, a slightly smaller pile of Dutch ones, and 2 Greek ones as well. We also got a bunch of commemoratives back here. A lot of them are German Bundesländer ones, but we also got a German EMU, or Stickman if you prefer. As for the Austrian commemoratives, we got the 2 very common Austrian commemoratives, namely 100 Jahre Republik Österreich and the Nationalbank commemorative, but also a Treaty of Rome, a Erasmus, and another Stickman. And the other commemoratives we got are the Greece Olympics from 2004 and a Belgian Treaty of Rome from 2007, which up to a few months ago I didn't actually have, but It's nothing too particularly special, and hence I'm going to be putting this one back into circulation. Unfortunately, no keepers for our collection, but that's just how most 2 euro hunts go. It was still a pretty interesting hunt with a lot of commemoratives. Not as diverse in the countries though, but that also varies by hunt. So hopefully our next hunts will have a lot more luck, but for now, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, good luck with all of your collections, and, well, see you next time.